So I was having a chat with my brother-in-law this weekend. We used to be really big fans of Formula One racing, absolutely adored it. We've kind of fallen off favour for a while. Interesting topic came up, which was around the rise of Formula E, which has been playing around for a while. But they brought out something quite cool, which is that after a race, you can download the race highlights of the race itself for your VR headset. You can go inside the helmet of one of the 18 drivers around the track. And actually this month they're promising to bring out that you can do it in real time. You can actually watch the race from inside one of the driver's helmets. The next logical step, which is what we were discussing, is that actually you could drive in real time. Now perhaps you need handicaps because you're not going to be as good as the real driver, but what an amazing thing to do, to be able to drive around during the race and see what it's like while getting real-time feed on who's in pole position, etc. Different way to enjoy live sports. Which brings me on to what has been going on in football. So a number of teams have been starting to build their own eSports teams. So I think it's Man City, Paris Saint-Germain, one other one I think just came out quite recently. But they're getting pretty big. And at the same time, you have what's going on at Liverpool, where they're, I'll have to get his name 1 second. Peter Moore is now their chief exec. Now he used to be the chief operating officer at EA Sports. Before that, he was at Microsoft. There's a shift change happening. I think it's really interesting. So what would happen if you took that Formula E example and brought it to football? So imagine being able to see through the eyes of the players or the ref who is already carrying enough kit. But then what would happen if further down the line you get to play during a real game and see how your actions as a player would have changed the course of that live game? It'd be absolutely incredible, and it seems like it's only down the track. Esports is worth looking at. The stats at the minute are that by 2020 it's going to have revenues of 1 billion and 600 million people watching it. So worth watching this space.